Hello everybody, how are you all doing? I hope you are having an amazing day. In today's video, we are going to be looking at intermittent fasting as a tool for weight management. But before we go into all of that, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and hit on that red subscribe button, and after that, turn on notifications. Intermittent fasting, also known as time-restricted eating, is a tool that can be used for reversing aging, for promoting longevity, and also for managing your weight if done right. Intermittent fasting just means that you're compressing your eating time within a certain window. It helps you manage your appetite better. If you have an appetite that is in overdrive, which means that you want to constantly be eating, if you practice intermittent fasting, it will help you control your appetite. Intermittent fasting helps you access and burn body fat. When you practice intermittent fasting, your insulin level is very low, and with low insulin level, you can better access stored body fat and burn them. Intermittent fasting will help you practice mindful eating. You'll be amazed at how many times a day or after you have stopped, you've had dinner, you still feel like you need to be eating. When you practice that time restricted eating, which means, again, as I've already said, you just eat within a certain window, you'll find that you're more mindful with your eating practices. So how do you do intermittent fasting the right way for weight loss? Let me start by addressing the mindset part of it, because I think that this is the biggest thing that will determine your success or failure with intermittent fasting. If you have the mindset of, let me just eat everything because I'm going to start fasting on a Monday, intermittent fasting is not for you. If you want to binge just because you're anticipating the fast, then do not practice intermittent fasting. It's not, I'm going to create a deficit, therefore let me eat everything right now. And then another mindset that I would like you to bear in mind is intermittent fasting is not meant to interfere with your lifestyle. If you will not go out with friends, go out with your family, go to parties just because you are practicing intermittent fasting, then maybe this is not a thing for you. Intermittent fasting is supposed to work with your lifestyle, not interfere with your lifestyle. There is a difference between a good behavior and an obsessive behavior. So intermittent fasting is just a tool, a good tool, something that is nice to practice. But if it gets to the point where you are now so obsessive about it, like looking at your clock every second just to make sure it's time to eat, it's not time to eat, and you can't go out and you panic, then intermittent fasting is not for you. Now let me talk about the protocols. There are several protocols when it comes to intermittent fasting. But basically, it's just you eat within a certain window, like I've already said. The three popular protocols are 12-12, which just means you eat within a 12-hour window. 14-10, you're eating within a 10-hour window and you're fasting for 14. And then 16-8, you fast for 16, you eat for within 8 hours. Or 18-6, you're fasting for 18 hours and you're eating in a 6-hour window. Please remember that this includes the time that you spend sleeping as well. So say, for example, you have dinner by 6 o'clock, that is your last meal. If you're doing the 16-8 intermittent fasting protocol, it means that you don't have breakfast until after 12 o'clock. No, sorry. You don't have breakfast until after 10 a.m. the next day. So you see, it's not that bad. You stop eating dinner by 6, you don't have breakfast until after 10. So you're eating between 10 and 6 p.m., which is your 8-hour window. So just to say, there are several protocols. You're going to pick what is suitable for you. If you are a beginner, don't start with the 18-hour fast, okay? You might want to start with 12 hours and ramp it up. So you can start maybe on Monday you do a 12-hour fast and see how that goes. If it works well, then maybe on Tuesday you add an extra hour of fasting, and Wednesday you add an extra hour of fasting. So you ramp it up just to see how your body responds if you are a beginner. But for weight loss, what has been recommended by the experts is to do a 16-hour fast twice a week. That is the minimum, okay? So 16-hour fast, at least 16, you can do 18 if you choose to. So 16 to 18-hour fasts twice a week should help you lose weight. Let's talk about what to eat when you're practicing intermittent fasting. Eat normally. When it's your time to eat, do not eat and compensate for all the other time that you were not eating. Then it is not going to help you lose weight. Why? Because at the end of the day, weight loss is about creating a calorie deficit. So if you just eat even just one meal a day and then you consume all the calories that goes above your daily calorie budget for weight loss, you're not going to lose weight. So when it is the time to eat, eat normally, like you would normally do if you're doing this for weight loss. And then when it's time to eat as well, ensure that you're getting your nutrients in. It's about nutrient density. If you're not getting all the nutrients in, you are going to be overly hungry when, during the fasting time. So think about the amount of food. Make sure that it is moderate if you're doing this for weight loss, and that it is nutrient dense. Can you exercise when you're practicing intermittent fasting? The answer is yes, but listen to your body. Always listen to your body, okay? I am able to exercise when I practice intermittent fasting. That may not be true for you, but you can absolutely do moderate to even intense exercise when you're practicing intermittent fasting. But listen to your body. Is intermittent fasting for everybody? Absolutely not. It is not for children. It is not for babies. It is not for pregnant or nursing mothers. If you have issues with low blood sugar, don't mess around with this. If you have low blood pressure, do not mess around with this. Make sure that you have the goal to fast or to practice any kind of intermittent fasting from your doctor. Make sure that you are in the clear to do this. This is definitely not for everybody. Additionally, and this is important, if you have issues with eating disorders of any kind, please don't go anywhere near intermittent fasting. It is not for you. What to expect when you practice intermittent fasting? Now, expect to feel hunger, which is okay. Remember, hunger is not an emergency, okay? So intermittent fasting will give you the opportunity to know how true hunger feels like. You're not gonna die. You will survive. Your eating window will arrive and you will eat. So practicing intermittent fasting will help you get in tune with how real hunger feels like, okay? So expect to be hungry when you change your eating routine, but you're going to get used to and it will be all right. And of course, you can expect to lose weight as well, okay? Some people lose a lot. It depends on how much weight you have to lose in the first place. Some don't lose as much, but averagely, expect to lose about 0.5 pound a day. All right, guys, so that's all I had to share with you today. This tool of using intermittent fasting to manage your weight, it is definitely something that if you are in the clear to do, it's a tool that you can use. And as I've shared, there's a right way to do intermittent fasting, beginning with your mindset and how you actually do the fasting. So pick a level. If you're a beginner, you can start with 12 hours and then ramp it up to 16 hours. I use an app called Fast Habit to just help me track my fasting, because there's something about, clicking that start fast and then the next day I just make sure that I'm at least 14 hours before I eat when I am practicing intermittent fasting. So I will share the link to that app in the description box. You can check it out. I think they have it on Android phones as well. I have an iPhone. That's all I had to share with you again today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate you a lot. Thank you for always watching, and remember to care and love the one and only you that there ever will be.